Hello and welcome to this lesson. So in this lesson we are going to be looking at how you can annotate your weekly highs and lows. So the first thing you want to do is go to your study journal. So I've already done that. I've gone into my study journal. You want to go into sections and then add a new section where you can call it anything you want, but it's essentially the weekly highs and lows. So this is a section that you're going to be specifically, so this is not the same as the weekly annotations. It is a section that you're going to be specifically outlining the key highs and lows that have been formed in the week, and specifically the highest high and the lowest low within that specific week. Then you can create a page based on the week that you're in, or maybe a title, give it a title. Then now you add your annotations right here in the notes section. So when you do that, go back to your charts. So what I want you to focus on essentially is you want to first of all outline. So I've outlined the EURUSD in the 1 hour chart. So make sure that you're in the 1 hour chart also. And basically what you want to do, the first thing that you want to annotate is the highest high that has been formed within that week. So between Monday and Friday, outline the highest high. So in this instance, this is the highest high. And then also indicate the time that that high was formed. So this was at 13. Also, and the day. So just remember the day. So you can indicate Wednesday, 13:00 p.m. So that is the high of the week. So that's the one I want you to outline, the high of the week, and then also outline the low of the week, the lowest low that was formed within that weekly range. So this was a Thursday. You want to say Thursday. The time was 22:00 p.m. So clearly you're starting to see now that those are the two key levels within that week that you want to outline. But another important level that you want to note is any significant high or low that was formed within that week. So essentially those are the two most important that you need to outline. So include the day and the time, and then you just take a screenshot and then you record it in your journal. So every week you want to do that. Every week when the week ends, you want to outline the highest high and the lowest low, and also any observation that you make. For example, if I look at this week, you can see that the observation I'm making is that the week, when it was going to form this high, it took out Tuesday's high and Monday's high, sorry. So it took out Monday's high and Tuesday's high. Then that was at 1300. It went to create that high. Then the market now started reversing and going lower. So that's a significant observation that you can also make. So I can just say maybe it took out Mondays and Tuesdays highs. So that's an observation that I've made. Then it went to create that high. So that's what you need to also do. And as I've already said, you can also indicate maybe some significant highs or lows that you can see. For example, you can see this is a significant high, rather it's a significant low that was formed. So I can maybe indicate this low. It was formed on, this is at 9 a.m. So this is Tuesday. Low created on Tuesday, 9 a.m. So you'll actually begin to see a certain pattern that repeats itself every single week. So just outline them, and then maybe this high here also. It also seems significant for the Friday's close. So this high was created at what was the high? The highest high. That high is 1.08997, and that high is 1.08998. So the high was created actually at 6. So this high was created at 6. So maybe I can just say high created at 6 a.m. Something else, you also want to indicate what was the kill zone that especially the highest high and the lowest low, what was the kill zone that they were formed. So essentially maybe for this one, I'll indicate that high of the week formed during Asian session. That's very important actually. You need to indicate the session that the highs and the lows were formed, especially the highest high and the lowest low. And then This was actually supposed to be low of the week, not high of the week. Sorry, low of the week. So this is high of the week. High of the week formed post New York open session. This was off session. So that's what so if it is off session, it's not within any session that we have discussed. You can just say either after New York open session or off session at because it was at 1300. So New York we're looking up to 12. So between 7 a.m. is here to 12, that is New York. So anything beyond 12 you can indicate as post New York, or as long as it's not during Asian you can just say Asian session. So anywhere in between you just say post New York or off session. So those are the key things that you need to note within the week, and that's how you can go ahead and annotate your weekly highs and lows, and any important elements or any important thing that you can see. So I'll just go ahead and annotate that, copy image, then paste it in the week. Make sure you're doing the same thing also on the dollar index. So if you're focusing on EURUSD, make sure you're doing it in the dollar index also. So this is EURUSD weekly highs and lows. So and then just below it you can do dollar index weekly highs and lows. So I've not shown you the example of dollar index here, but essentially you need to just go into your dollar index chart, look at the same time frame, look at the same weekly range, and then annotate what you see. Essentially that's how you go about it. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson.